Hello and welcome to session 6 of Managing Life's Worries in Challenging Times, an anxiety management program. My name is Pierce Murphy. I'm a social work team leader in primary care services in the HSE in Kildare, West Wicklow, and this is the 6th video I've recorded. So in today's final session we will look at the following areas. Firstly, becoming stress proof, we'll have a look at that. We will look at an early warning action plan that you might individualize for yourself. And generally just an overview of the 6 sessions and the program, and hopefully you will get something out of it. As I have said in previous sessions, there's a 3-pronged approach that I generally would recommend. By now hopefully you have your journal and you're writing down things and learning a lot about what your individual anxiety signs are. The second thing is to have started and continue doing relaxation techniques, and the third part is mindfulness, and I will endeavour to put up some mindfulness exercises as well for you to follow. So those three areas hopefully will help you. So becoming stress proof. So I suppose the first thing is the earlier you become aware that anxiety or stress is developing, the easier it will be for you to deal with it. So you need to become expert at recognizing your own early warning signs. So what are your individual warning signs for you? Because your body will tell you. So you need to know when you're becoming anxious or stressed, and then you can deal more effectively with it earlier before it becomes a major problem. So warning signs can be different for different people. So let's have a look at the general indicators, and I did say in a previous session about the 3 different areas in relation to anxiety. So we might overview that again. So the first one would have been the physical indicators. So general indicators of stress or anxiety. So firstly, when you're looking at the physical area, some of the examples I would have given in the past would have been feeling tense, having a tense neck and shoulders, clenched jaws, grinding teeth, clenching your fists, shaking your foot or your leg, feeling tired, lethargic, breathlessness, sweating. So in your journal, what you can do as part of your early warning action plan for yourself is your first column are personal indicators of stress or anxiety, and in that column you write down what the individual ones are for you. So that's the first thing you do. Second is to look at indicators of stress or anxiety in relation to thoughts and feelings, and we would have explained some of the examples would have been feeling irritable and intolerant, mood swings, feeling aggressive, blaming yourself, feeling angry without real cause, feeling disorganized, thinking you can't cope, feeling that you're out of control, losing control, thinking that everyone is trying to get at you, lacking motivation, thinking and feeling that you're making a bad impression, and feeling guilty. So again, you in a column in your journal put down your personal indicators of stress and anxiety in relation to your own thoughts and feelings that are particular to you. So that's your second column and the second part of your early warning action plan for yourself. The third area is around behaviours, and examples I would have given generally in the past in sessions would have been rushing around, not feeling that you have any purpose in life, bursting into tears, smoking excessively or drinking excessively or more alcohol than usual, avoiding doing things or going places or meeting people, constantly checking things, eating more than normal, a loss of appetite, or wanting to sleep more than usual, or the opposite, it could be being unable to sleep. So again, write down in your third column your personal indicators of stress or anxiety that are specific and particular to you. So there you have, in those 3 columns and areas, your early warning action plan. So when you notice some of those, you know that something is beginning to not look right or feel right for you in terms of stress or anxiety, and then you can look at the techniques that you can offset. So the examples, the techniques that hopefully you've learned from the sessions to date in relation to journaling, writing down things, putting them in perspective, setting aside worry time to write down what your worries are, doing your exercises, having physical exercise, and doing your breathing exercises and your relaxation techniques, and introducing yourself gently to mindfulness. So that's becoming stress-proof. That's that area. So these are signs which you need to be aware of, and having recognized the signs, you can then ask yourself what it is that's causing the anxiety, because they're the symptoms, but you need to get to the root cause. What is causing me my anxiety? So you might ask yourself the following questions. When did I first start to feel anxious? What was I doing? What's going on in my life? So it could be a developing situation, a disagreement with someone, having to make difficult decisions, doing something or going somewhere unfamiliar, fear of change or what's about to happen, an unhealthy lifestyle, poor time management. So these are all areas to look at. So it could be conflict between what you're doing and what your life values are. We've discussed in one of the other sessions, recognizing what your core values are. Committing yourself to something that you don't want to do, or overcommitting yourself. Additional external stressors might be having little or no control over what's happening or what you're doing, or trying to do too much too soon, or avoiding facing your fears, or poor physical health. So once you identify the sources of your anxiety, you must then take action to resolve them. So write down all the options available to solve or deal with the problems, and then you can develop a step-by-step action plan that you can work out. So that's one of the handouts that if you contact our service, we can facilitate sending to you, which would be an early warning action plan template. If you're not part of the service, hopefully in your journal you could write down your own early warning action plan yourself. So providing you with a planning sheet helps you through the process, and having worked out an action plan, you need to put it into effect immediately. The next area then is looking at keeping a positive attitude. So maintaining a positive attitude is essential for creating high self-esteem and maintaining the good work you've begun. It's important to respond to events in a positive way without undermining yourself and how you see the world. So a negative attitude can result in lack of energy, or not wanting to bother, or feeling depressed, or having poor relationships, not enjoying life, having low self-esteem, feeling unworthy, feeling anxious or feeling defeated, or thinking badly about yourself, or neglecting yourself, or feeling unable to make changes, or thinking badly about others. So generally not being able to cope with situations. Okay, so that's more or less all I have to say in this session. I would say best of luck with the sessions, and hopefully you will get something from them. Just again, an overview. There's plenty of information and apps and information out there that you can look into. Plenty of apps in relation to mindfulness. I will try and do some mindfulness exercises and put the links up here as well, so you can find them and use them as well. And best of luck, and hopefully you will gain something from these sessions. Thank you for watching, and best of luck.